What's up, everybody? I'm CJ. I'm a personal trainer here at Fitness Advantage, and today we're going to go over the belt squat machine. The idea behind this machine, it's supposed to take your back out of the entire equation, primarily working your quads, hamstrings, and your glute muscles. I'm going to show you a demonstration on how you're supposed to set up and how you're supposed to rack the machine, and we'll take it from there. All right, so first things first. You have your clip. It's got a safety lock on it. You twist and then push to unlock your safety clip. You're going to take your belt, put it around your waist as you're crouched down, and you have a series of D-rings on here. There's 5 on each side. Most people are going to use the third D-ring on here. It shouldn't be too tight around your waist. It should be a little loose so you can actually pull when you are squatting. So I like to use the third ring. I'm going to put 2 and 2 together, take my clip, undo it, clip both D-rings, and allow the safety latch to lock itself. Once you're locked in, all right, you should still be somewhat crouched down. You're going to find your squat position. And in your squat position, your heels should be somewhat in line with the cable that's pulling from the ground. Should be about midfoot to heel. And from here, you'll stand up. And as you notice, as you stand up, the rack will rise. It's very similar if you were to take a barbell off of the rack, off of the J-cups as you rise off. So same thing happens here. You stand up, the weight rises, and then you have handles that you'll pull back. This will pull back the J-cup that the weight sits in. Again, it's like stepping away from a squat rack, right, with the barbell on you. And then you can just place your hands here ever so gently. You could pull against it. You could just leave your hands there, or you could do it freehand. From here, you're completely straight up. You're not hinged over like this. You're in full extension, and you're looking straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Keep your chest up. You'll push your hips back. Push your knees out, keeping your feet flat. Pass parallel and stand all the way up to full extension. What we don't want to do is squat all the way down and then push your hips back, and then all of a sudden you're at an angle. This is incorrect. What you want to do, make sure you squat down and stand all the way up straight. When you are done using the rack, push the handles back, rack the weight, and then you can squat down and undo your belt. And that's your belt squat machine. A few safety precautions. If this is your first time using it, I would highly encourage you to not load it with any weight. Give yourself an idea of how that's going to feel. You don't need too much. If you're a typical squatter with a barbell weight or with a Smith machine weight, it's going to be a lot lighter than what you would normally use. So make sure you start with no weight just for a warm-up set. You get about 10, 12 reps in there, and then you could take it from there. Secondly, on the rack part, the J hook, you can actually adjust it for height. So if you have long legs, you can set it for a nice high height. If you got short legs, you can actually set it for a little bit of a lower height. Thirdly, make sure you squat down when you are hooking the hook on the D-rings. And then, of course, encourage a friend, encourage anybody to use the machine. Be patient with it. It's a very engaging machine. It keeps you focused. And remember to rack your weight. If you have any questions, you can always ask someone here at the front desk when they're available.